Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Good morning to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Love you so much, Rickey. Pray for you, man. I thank God for you, for your strength, and I thank God for your witness. Listen, today our song is by Jacqueline Carr. It's called Bigger, and I love it because Jacqueline Carr was saying no matter how overwhelming life may feel at times, never forget God is bigger than your problems. God is bigger than any situation you may find yourself going through. So that's what I want to give us today as we give God the praise for being bigger. What does it mean? If God is bigger, it means that God is greater than my haters. I'm so glad for that because, listen, there's a whole lot of hate out there. It's a lot of folk who will come at you who you did not send for. It's a lot of folk who have a lot of stuff to say about you behind your back while smiling at you in your face, but you know good and well that they cannot stand you. Here's the word. God is bigger because God is greater than your haters. And that means that God will prepare a table before you in the presence of the very people that cannot stand you. God will take what they intended for evil and somehow bring good out of it. God will even use your haters as your escalators to get to another level. I'm simply trying to let you know God being bigger is greater than your haters. But wait, I'm not done. God is greater than your problems, whatever problem you may have. God is greater than your problems. I'll give it to you like this. The Bible says we have access to the same power that raised Jesus from the dead, meaning that you have access to resurrection power. And y'all, that lets me know that whatever situation you were in, if it is not more problematic than a 3-day dead Jesus, God says, if I can handle a dead Jesus, I can handle any situation you find yourself in. I can handle racism. I can handle injustice. I can handle problems. I can handle your bills piling up. I can handle whatever it is you cannot handle. I guess I'll put it to you like this. When you walk by faith with a bigger God, God says, you do what you can, and I'll handle what you can't because I'm bigger than your problem. I'm bigger than your situation. I'm bigger than injustice. I'm bigger than racism. I'm bigger than toxic masculinity and sexism and patriarchy. I'm bigger than anything that comes at you that tries to defeat you. Y'all, I'm just letting you know we serve a big God. We serve a great God. So don't you allow what's around you to get to you because God is bigger than all of it. Have yourself an amazing day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
14 after the hour. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. It's July 15th. Here's what's going on in the news. The death toll from that deadly nursing home fire in Falls River, Massachusetts, now stands at 9, with dozens more hurt. The scene was chaotic. Residents hanging out of windows, screaming for help. Even some firefighters got injured trying to help get folks out. Now we're learning short staffing may have made a bad situation even worse. The president of the International Association of Firefighters is now weighing in.
Had they been staffed properly up to national standards, there would have been 8 more firefighters effecting rescues here last night. There's no doubt that would have made a difference in the amount of people that we lost.
The president of Fall River Firefighters Union says they did the best they could with what they had, but what they had was not enough. From deadly storms in Texas to flash floods in the Northeast and wildfires out west, extreme weather is hitting hard. Over 50 million people from D.C. to New York were under flood alerts yesterday, with parts of Jersey already underwater. Forecasters say more storms are expected today. In Arizona, a wildfire sparked by lightning just leveled the historic Grand Canyon Lodge, scorching 5,000 acres, and in central Texas, where July 4th floods killed at least 132 people and left over 100 still missing. New storms piled on, bringing more evacuations and rescues yesterday. However, there is some good news. That area may get a reprieve from heavy rain today. So this is a pivot, y'all. Remember when Trump used to ride so hard for Putin? Fast forward to now, he's threatening to slap Russia with 100% tariffs unless there's peace in Ukraine within 50 days. Now, he just told NATO he is ready to send top-shelf weapons like Patriot missiles to Ukraine as well. Trump claims he tried to get a deal with Putin like 4 times, but now he's flipping the script and putting most of the blame on Russia's president. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Here's sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, man? Seattle Mariners star Cal Raleigh wins Major League Baseball All-Star Home Run Derby last night. He joins Ken Griffey Jr. as the only 2 Mariners to win the event. Just in case y'all been up under a rock, I'm excited about this, and y'all should be too. WNBA will be expanding to 18 teams by the year of 2030. So, of course, they got 13 teams right about now. They're going to be adding 2 more teams next year, 1 in Toronto and 1 in Portland. They'll add another team in 2028 in Cleveland. They'll add another team in 2029 in Detroit. And then they'll add another team in 2030 in Philly. Yes, indeed. Cleveland Browns rookie running back Quinshon Judkins, man, arrested for allegedly punching a woman in the mouth during an argument inside of a car while they were traveling. The alleged confrontation was over text messages that he received from family members about her. And then it just kind of went from there. This is another one of our young athletes, man. He's a rookie, just got drafted out of Ohio State, and come on, man.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Can't do it, dog. I don't know what we got to do, what we got to tell them, Rick. They can't do it, man. Just walk away. Just walk away.
Just get out the car. Even if it's rolling, just throw yourself out the car.
Man, thanks but no thanks.
Once they say something about your mama, everybody sensitive about their mama now.
That's right.
Hey, man.
She probably said you're an ugly mama with a wig on.
Oh, that'll do it.
Any
That will
little
do
thing
it.
will do it. Your mama or your child, baby.
Yeah, you can say anything about me, but my mama.
My mama.
Your mama had on black stockings and white shoes.
Ooh.
Mixing that popping and popping.
I say,
Oh, Lord, throw yourself out before they get to your mama part. Y'all
Yeah.
are. It's cunning. She gonna say something about your mama.
Oh, no.
We
And
always
you
do.
know your mama wig feel like Easter basket grass.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Beyonce's 4th and final night of the Cowboy Carter Tour took place in Atlanta last night at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And when I tell you it was insane, and I must say, and some of my friends going to be mad at me, but it was the best concert I ever attended in my entire life.
Wait,
Are
what?
you serious, Brat?
In my entire life. If y'all have not seen this show, the last leg is in Vegas. Take your asses to Vegas. It's worth every
So it's a eyes
penny.
have not seen, ears have not heard.
I feel like a new person, Ricky. I feel like I don't work. I haven't worked hard enough. I need to update and upgrade my show performance level. This lady performed for 3 hours or more.
Brat, stop
and
lying.
she did not miss a beat. She wasn't gone no long time. You know how sometimes the band might play to just kill some time. She changed clothes so like it. When I tell you it was amazing, I laughed, I cried when she did the song and Rumi came out about protecting. All I could do is think about my son. Like, it was amazing. The best concert I have ever been to in my entire life. The intricacies of the stage, she flew around on the shape of a U and she flew to different sides of the stage, and just the horse at the end. I never stayed to the end because I got to get the hell out of there before the crowd get crazy. But the horse, when the horse flew over you, you just felt like God was showering blessings down on you or something. Like,
Yeah,
the horse.
Because Beyonce don't do radio interviews. Maybe we can interview the horse.
Maybe. Listen, that's a golden horse. That horse ain't gonna have time for us. When I tell you that horse look like it's 24 karat gold, it's got like gold spokes in the upper thigh part of the horse. It is.
Yeah, Ricky.
Ahead.
My wife and my daughters took my wife last night, and they came out like they had some kind of religious experience.
Man,
I'm trying to figure out like what happened.
Yes.
I think they stayed up all night talking about it. They were still talking when I left.
I'm telling you, I have energy. I feel like a different person. Like I do. Like I woke up like, let me get up for work. Like I'm usually lagging and dragging. I was ready to. Like I'm telling you, I have never felt anything like this in my entire life.
Really,
Beyonce, and then she brought Jay-Z out
so
again.
Happy.
She brought Jay-Z out again. When Jay-Z came out, when I tell you the crowd roared so hard it hurt my ears. Wow. Everybody was on one accord.
Did he say, let me introduce myself? My name is
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Yes, he did. He did a few songs. Oh, my God.
He did like 3 or 4 songs,
Yes, the best concert I ever been to in my entire life. Mama Tina, thank you so much. We was on the little platform with Mama Tina. Shout out to Missy Elliott, Tiana Taylor, everybody, T.S. Madison, everybody that was up there. Like, it was an experience. If you have not been to this concert, y'all, it's worth every dime. Even if you can't get an expensive ticket, if you sit in the stands, you feel it feel like you almost at church. Everybody's on one accord. Everybody's singing. Everybody came to have a good time. Like Beyonce is the GOAT. Period.
And you know what? Even the crowds of people that were coming out, because I came down and picked them up, the crowds of people that was coming out, it was just like it was a mass of people, but everybody was just happy and vibing.
So
and
your family just used you for a ride. They didn't want you to go.
I was the Uber driver. They ain't buy me no damn ticket. I was the Uber driver. You know, it's all about mama talking about this is her Mother's Day gift. It's July. What the hell y'all talking about?
Right.
All right, y'all, we going to wrap up the hot spot on that note.
Thank you for sharing that, though, Brad, because you made all us feel like we was there, too.
I'm telling you, need to be there. If it's in Vegas, if y'all can get to Vegas, please catch that show. It is amazing. All right, I gotta end this. For more information on these stories and more, y'all can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat, and you can see what my wife had on and what she tried to get me to wear, which I didn't, on Instagram on Brat. Hit us up for the wake-up calls, y'all, with 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKY. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, Brad, what you got this morning?
Well, Ricky, someone on social media asked, what's a common thing people say that makes 0 sense? And here's some of the best responses. I'm sweating like a pig. Well, pigs don't really sweat.
They don't.
Number 2, I slept like a baby. Babies are infamously awful sleepers unless you mean you go to bed super early, wake up every few hours and get a drink, and then need to self-soothe enough to fall back to sleep. Number 4, unthaw or dethaw. It's just thaw.
Thawed out.
Thawed out ain't even it.
Right.
Thawed out. No, Rati. Number 5, 6 a.m. in the morning.
It's like you're saying morning twice.
Yeah.
6 a.m.?
6 a.m.
Makes sense.
Number 6 saying
and these are stupid things people say.
Yep. Right. Someone said did a 360 when they changed. It would be a 180 if anything.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
If they did a 360, they came back to being
exactly where it started. And irregardless.
Oh, you know, black people, we are notorious for saying irregardless.
Yeah.
That's like our favorite word.
Instead of regardless.
I got another one. ATM machine. People say ATM machine.
And the M is for machine.
The M is for machine, yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Number 9, for all intensive purposes.
Yep.
It's for all intents and purposes.
Shut the front door.
I never knew that.
Not for all intensive purposes.
Never knew that.
Wow.
Happy as a clam.
Yeah.
What?
I
didn't know clams had emotions.
That never made sense.
Because they in there. They in there.
What about when people say anything like a dog? Like, he lying like a dog. Dog,
right.
Don't lie.
What about like a mug?
Don't sweat the small stuff, but yet it's the little things that count.
Yeah. That's a good one.
What you mean, don't sweat the small
That's
stuff?
a good one.
Well, yeah, y'all got any?
And all of these are things that make zero sense.
Yeah, that make 0 sense.
You know how we say the mug? I'm tired as a mug.
What's a mug?
Exactly.
You know, that's short for MF. When you try not, that's when you get safe. I'm tired in the mud. That's when you found Jesus and you don't want to say what you say. I'm tired in the mother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jesus know that's what you're really saying.
Yeah, but do you go to hell for that? Do you go to hell for saying mud? Because Jesus know that you meant the MF.
Men are simple. We're so simple it bothers you. You don't understand the simpleness of men. Okay, this is how simple a man. This is two men in the car and he make a wrong turn. Dude, man, that's it. You're gonna turn left and come back. That's how simple, that's solid. This is you with your wife. Oh, God. Oh! Why would you turn there? Why? Let's just go home. I don't even want to go now. I don't even want to go. The whole night is ruined because I turned left. I can turn back around. No, I have a headache now.
Oh, my God. No lies told right there. Oh, all right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Listen, Gary is out today, so you know what that means. It's time for a tea party, all right? So let's get this thing turned all the way up, y'all. Alfreda, we're going to start out with you. What's going on with Columbus Short?
Well, Ricky, Columbus has been granted a temporary restraining order against his wife, Aida Short, after accusing her of physical abuse and mistreatment of their puppy. Now, according to court documents, the restraining order was sparked by a heated altercation. Columbus Short claims that his wife kicked and threw their 10-week-old puppy for having an accident indoors. Now, he says that after she mishandled the puppy, he stepped in and the situation, of course, escalated. He's claiming his wife struck him repeatedly in the face, causing a busted eye and visible bruising. Now, police were called to the scene after a neighbor reported hearing screams. And once they got there, they noticed that Columbus Short did have injuries, resulting in Aida's arrest. Now, in his legal filing, Columbus paints a disturbing picture of ongoing domestic turmoil. But that's not all. After he filed for a restraining order, she filed for one too. Now, the judge granted her request for a temporary restraining order. However...
But not his.
I think they did. They both got restraining orders, but they denied her request for temporary sole custody of their two kids. Now, in her request for a temporary restraining order against her husband, Aida included photos showing what she says are injuries from other alleged instances of domestic violence over recent years, including bruising, scratching, and a black eye. They both want court intervention to keep each other 100 yards away.
Wow.
It's a difficult situation, especially for the kids.
You don't throw the puppy dog.
You don't throw no puppy.
No.
No, I don't
Puppies are really sweet and innocent, and you just don't know.
And a dog is going to make a mistake. It's a puppy.
It's a puppy.
You have to train it.
Like a baby.
You don't yeah. Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Anybody that'll do something like that to a puppy, man, that says a lot about them as a human being.
Ooh,
My God.
What would they do to a child?
A dog is a man's best friend.
Exactly.
A puppy? Yeah, that's something, man. All right, Brat. So, what's up with the boxing champ, Clarissa Shields?
Okay, last Friday, Netflix broadcasted a boxing match between Amanda Serrano and Kate Taylor at Madison Square Garden. And this reportedly may have sparked some behind-the-scenes tensions between Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields. A reporter asked Layla Ali about getting in the ring with the current champion fighter, Clarissa Shields, who is also Papoose' new girlfriend. And this is what she said.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all. We're not even going to have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it. I look like I could fight again?
Yes, you do.
Yes. I think so, too.
You're beautiful, too.
Come on,
Layla.
Come on.
No.
That was Layla, and once Clarissa heard that, she clapped back and said, "Now, at the real Layla Ali, I'm the greatest now. Be careful what you ask for. You know I've been wanting to make you eat your words. You're not a better boxer than me at 175. I'll put you on your back, been ready for you."
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, she would have said that when she was the champion, though.
I mean, it's
You
kind
know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody had a
Muhammad
champion run.
Right.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
had when Muhammad Ali was in his 70s, just like him talking trash to a boxer that's 23 years old.
Exactly. Like, Layla is not the same age as she was before. When
and I don't know if she's good as Layla Ali when she was, because I done seen her whoop some ass. But Clarissa, She can scrap too now.
Yeah, Clarissa cold. I ain't gonna lie, she cold. But
Layla Ali got her dad's blood. That's just her dad's genes. That's just a little different.
Yeah,
and I've been to a Layla Ali fight. She whooped up on some girl. I don't even remember who it was, but me and MC Light brought Layla out at one of her fights in Atlantic City, I think, and she whooped up on that girl, baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my goodness. So I don't, but that was years ago. So there's a huge age difference, and I think that would be, a thing. But Clarissa Shields is super dope when she doing a thing. She is the champ right now.
Yeah, $20 million. I'll let Clarissa swing one time, and I'll lay down in the middle ring.
I'll fight for $20 million.
In a fetal position.
Yes, sir.
And stuff, and be done and get my
punch.
$20 million, and make sure my kids don't put me in a nursing home. All right, appreciate that.
Fight my mama for $20 million.
Okay.
No. I'll be like, look, Clarissa, hit me on my top right arm, okay?
All right, Alfredo, what Stevie Wonder trying to see?
Oh my gosh! Come on, don't do
I'm
that.
sorry,
But actually, can Stevie Wonder see? Now listen, we've all heard jokes about whether or not he can see. However, during a performance, Stevie once and for all set the record straight. Here's what he said.
There have been rumors about me seeing and all that. But seriously, you know the truth. The truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind. Now, that was a blessing because it's allowed me to see people in the spirit of them. Not how they look, not what color they are, but what color is their spirit?
Wow, that is so beautiful.
That is beautiful. It is. It is.
Wow.
I tell you what, he recognized voices, that's for sure.
Yes, he does.
Because the first time I met him, he recognized my voice from Comic View or Def Jam or something. And I was on stage one time, and he was walking towards me, and he had a direct line towards me. And I think when I was talking on stage, he was walking like he can hear my voice, hear me talking. So he knew where to walk to, and I naturally ran over and grabbed his hand and gave him the microphone or whatever, because he was promoting the show, the comedy show that I was on. And it was a blessing to have met Stevie Wonder. But one of the funniest stories, if you check out the Jamie Foxx story, you can go to our website. Yeah. Check out that Jamie Foxx story when that fight was about to break out between Mike Tyson and Cisco. And Stevie Wonder got nervous and got up from the piano, man. It was... All right, Derek, line of morning, so I got the wake-up call. Get at me, 816 down, Rick. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. He woke you up this long, this led you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, good morning. This is the mayor of Metro Hazel, Florida. DJ Dennis-Fro, wake up, wake up, wake up!
Yes, sir. El Ray out of Austin, Texas. I'm calling to wake up Gary with the T. He called out more than Black Tony. He in the bed rubbing his legs together like a little cricket. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, good morning. It's Uncle Clifford. Ricky, I just want to tell you thank you for letting me co-host with you on last week. And I want to call and wake up the little murders in Birmingham, Alabama. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hi, this is Keith from out of Polk County. I'm calling to wake up my sisters. Wake up, wake up, wake up, girls. Get this money.
Hey, Uncle
Richmond, wake up. Let's go. And Little Rock, wake up. Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, we love you, Uncle Clifford. Hey, Brad, let's say he came out and co-hosted with me, man. He acted a fool the whole night. He really should be on stage, for real. Y'all, it is time for Techie Tuesday with the one and only Beyonce Aloysius. What up, B?
Hey, good morning. All right, I'm going to get straight into it. Now, I don't know if you saw this, but you need to protect your money. And AI is helping scammers more than ever, so much to the fact that the FBI has put out a high-level alert. Now, if you answer your phone, a lot of us get all these spam calls, and this is another reason why you need to get a spam blocker on your phone. But scammers are now using AI to copy your family members' voices. So all of the videos that you post on social media, they are taking those voices, and they're scanning them into this AI program, and now they can send a phone call to you to where it sounds like your mother, your brother, your sister, your best friend, and they're saying, hey, I'm in an emergency situation, please send me money. All they need is 5 seconds of a voice off of social media.
Oh my God.
So,
That's scary, man.
No. It is so scary, and it really. Yeah. So what they're suggesting now is that you have a code word.
Yep.
So whenever there's an emergency situation, you, your family, your loved one, if it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, whatever you choose, you need to have a safe word so that way the AI hackers don't have it. So when somebody calls you and it sounds like your parents and they're like, hey, I just got a flat tire, I need $100, send it to my Cash App, blank, blank, blank. And, and another thing is to watch out for the numbers or the Zells that they try to send you, because it's not going to be the normal one that, that one's not working, send it here.
Right.
Don't do it. Have the secret code word. So, again, the FBI put this out this week. It is a huge, huge problem going on nationally. And also, if anyone ever calls you and they ask you, it seems like they're trying to get you to answer a question with the word yes, do not say that, because the hackers can also use that when they call to the hackers are recording your calls and they need you to say yes. And so what they do, this is on WSB News. So when you say yes, they can take that recorded version of your yes and then play it for the bank when they're trying to authorize your voice. So definitely, again, be very careful about the conversations that you have, also what you post on social media. Quickly, scientists in China have created... Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I was trying to warn my great-grandma about that with her phone, and she went down to Winn-Dixie and bought 2 cans of Spam, but she didn't know what I was talking about.
I'm just going to go to my last story real quick. All right, for all of my pet owners real quick, cats. If you are a cat lover and you have a cat at home and you've always wanted to be able to communicate better with your cat, there is a way for you to... I knew it was going to be hard.
It's always a great thing to communicate good with your cat.
If you want to get fluent in cat talk, there is a new AI app called...
I'm fluent.
There is a new AI... I'm not paying attention to any of it. It's a new AI app called Meow Talk. And what this is... You can get up to 95% accuracy on what your cat wants and needs.
Yes.
I know what my cat needs.
We need to know what our cat needs.
I know what my cat needs.
So, you know what? Forget it.
Follow me. Pineapples every day for his cat.
Follow me at Beyonce ATL. That's it.
Big round of applause. Just showed up to work late.
What?
Showed up to work late. Give me a drum roll. Hold on before everybody get excited. Can I get a drum roll? Ladies and gentlemen, finally showed up to work late. The job started at 5 a.m. Central, 6 Eastern. Showed up to work late. Are y'all ready, Roxy?
Let's go.
Are you ready, Alfredas?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up. Y'all been waiting all morning. Gary with the T. Gary,
what?
Why we did the tea party earlier.
Mm-hmm. That was a mess.
Why you late? Why you late?
Why I was late? Hell, I went to have a PET scan this morning.
Who took you?
I drove myself.
I
had to drive myself, but
and Black Tony didn't have nothing to do with this.
No. Black Tony ain't had nothing to do with this time.
Oh, so, boy. Because you was about to, Black Tony.
Wait.
You know nothing I could do with him.
No, I'm just trying to make sure that you ain't had nothing to do with Gary being late this morning.
Hell no, it ain't nothing to do with Gary being late. So I don't know Gary like that.
I don't know you like that neither. Huh?
Y'all got it. When you on YouTube and Gary giving you a ride somewhere?
Yo, ever since he let me give me a ride, and then he let me hold a couple of dollars, and then he act like he was harassing me for his little funky little $26 bet.
No,
and he was harassing me for his little. I said, "Damn, I'm gonna give you a little funky ass money back, boy."
Well, honey,
calling me all the time, talking about, where my money? Where my money? Where my money?
You're damn right, honey. Well, next time, I tell you what, you can walk your ass next time. You will never get in my damn car again. How about that, you black bastard?
Wait a minute, Gary, you ain't had to call him a black bastard.
Well, that's what the hell he is.
You just sound like somebody's grandmama.
He acted like I'm the damn plague, honey. I gave you a ride. Hell.
Yeah, you gave me a ride. You lending me
like I'm the plague, honey.
$26, and you acting like it was your last money, like you wasn't never gonna get no more money. Tony, when you gonna pay me my money back? When you gonna like down? Man.
You never come to damn work, so I don't know when you're gonna get your next damn check. So, honey, you should have been happy that I gave you that. Hell. Don't come for me like that.
You call him a black bastard, show did. When the last time you heard somebody call somebody a black bastard?
I ain't got to take that. You ain't got to call me nothing.
Well, you ain't got to act like that, honey. I'm the plague.
Okay, Gary, you heard the spiel and you went too far calling him a black bastard.
Now as thug as he is.
Black Tony, when Gary just called you a black bastard, how did that trigger you?
It made me feel like I was a slave or something. Because that's what they used to call the slave people.
Man up, Tony.
Black bastards, and then they whoop you on the back. Next thing you know.
Mama called him that every damn day, so stop acting.
So that really hurt you now, and you was on your way to work.
I was on my way. I'm not coming in there now. I ain't gonna deal with that right now. I was in the parking lot. I'm gonna turn around and go back home.
So you
gotta deal with that.
Alfred, go look out the window to see what car you in, Black Tony.
No, don't look out no window. You looking at the wrong window. I'm on the other side of the building.
I can walk over and look on the other side.
I'm on the other side of the building.
No, the parking lot is on the side that we can see out the window.
I'm on the street. I'm on the other street.
So are you really outside, Black Tony?
I'm by the light. I'm by the light that's over by the stop sign, but not this. I'm behind the stop sign. You're not gonna be able to see me because my car real small.
Which car you in?
The other one.
Huh?
What other
Not that one, the other one.
So you're not coming to work because Gary called you a black bastard?
Yeah. I'll be there tomorrow, though. I promise.
You promise on everything?
On everything. He ain't gonna be there.
On your mom?
No, on your mom.
On your grandmama's 40th birthday?
My grandmama not 40. My grandmama 51. My great grandmama 62, and my great grandmama 76. And she got a 3-year-old.
Let me explain something to you before we leave. When we get over here, get somewhere and sit down. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't think about me because I'm grown. I'm going to be with the grown folks. You go be with the kids. Understand this. When I say it's time to go, it's time to go. Don't ask can you stay the night. You cannot. Don't ask can they come back over here and stay the night. They cannot. Don't get over here acting like you hungry, like you ain't ate all day. If you do, I'm going to knock fire out of your throat. Don't touch nothing. Don't break nothing. Don't ask for nothing to drink. Don't ask for nothing to eat. Lisa Ann already think her kids is better than everybody else, and they are not. If one of them touch you, you better knock their head off their shoulder. Don't come in there tattling to me about what you think, what you want, and how you feel. When we get ready to go, I tell you how you feel. Is everybody on the same page? Don't play with me.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the tea. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Prince wrote the song, There Were Thieves in the Temple. Well, now, baby, people talking about there are thieves in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, y'all, because if y'all haven't heard the shocking news, they're saying, y'all, 5 hard drives with watermarked music, some unreleased music, y'all, footage plans for the show, and past and future set list, y'all, was taken from a 2024 Jeep Wagoneer, y'all, that was driven by Beyonce's choreographer, y'all, Christopher Grant. Now, they're saying, y'all, according to a police report, the car, y'all, which was being rented, was in a parking deck, y'all, by the Krog Street Market, a popular spot near downtown Atlanta, the report released recently. Now, they're saying, y'all, Grant and DeAndre Blue, honey, one of Beyonce's dancers, told the police that when they came back to the car about an hour after initially parking it, the trunk window, y'all, had been damaged and 2 suitcases, y'all, had been stolen. They say Grant also said, y'all, that he was carrying some personal, sensitive information, y'all, for Beyonce, honey. So a lot of people saying the police was, honey, allegedly, they said the police was locking down the gay clubs last night, honey, checking to see if a queen was wearing a fur, honey, because they said they had some furs in the car, some bags and some personal documents, honey, according to the report, that was stolen. They were saying, honey, Beyonce had some music that wasn't released. One of the songs they said allegedly was When Doves Cry. So they was trying to see if a queen was singing that last night. But nevertheless, honey, they're saying Beyonce, honey, probably was very angry. And, honey, these people are looking for this stuff. Now, they're saying that police said investigators with the larceny from auto Unit have subsequently secured an arrest warrant for a suspect, but no one has been arrested. Now, the identity of the suspect has not been released. But they said, Beyonce performed in Atlanta last night, honey, her final show, honey, for her ongoing Cowboy Carter tour. They said the superstar had been on the road since April. Now, I heard that they had people crying, honey, and they said they thought they saw Jesus last night when Beyonce was performing and stuff like that. But I saw in the news, too, that they had queens on stretchers and things, honey. I don't know if they had fainted or what had happened.
Some of your sorority brothers and passed
yes,
out.
baby, those girls had been fainted and passed out, child, but they was all on stretchers. They still don't know what it was that had happened, though. But I heard it was definitely a great concert, and I heard Brat talking about it. Huh?
When she was on that golden calf singing, somebody threw the 10 Commandments at it.
Yes, baby. They said God was, honey, riding on the horse, honey. But, honey, I guess it was a good concert because I didn't have enough money to go, honey. I was still saving up my money. But I guess by the time she come again, I'll be able to go the next time, though. But anyway, I was told it was a good concert. Brad, you said you saw Jesus or you felt like Jesus was in the building? Is that what it was? Oh, she's silent. Jesus was in the building.
Shut
honey.
up, Gary. You just bitter because you didn't get to go and get the wonderful experience.
Brett, tell your experience right quick, Brett.
Yeah.
What was it like?
Man, it was everything. It was everything. This lady performed for what feels like maybe 4 hours. It was probably 3 hours. She was nonstop, energetic. You just felt like a different person when you left. You felt motivated. You felt just happy. I don't know. It made me feel like I don't work enough. Like I need to change up my performances. I need to do more. That's what it made me feel like. I mean, yes, you cried, you laughed, you did everything. It was amazing when Rumi, her daughter, came out, and it was so great seeing Blue Ivy perform. She did so good. Like Mama Tina was up there. Shout out to Missy Elliott and Tiana Taylor. We was all watching. My beautiful wife had she ate her outfit. Honey. She had ostrich on her chaps.
Oh, all right. Not chicken, but ostrich.
Ostrich, honey.
All
she
right,
don't play with them birds.
All
She
right,
don't do
baby.
no cheap birds, baby.
All right,
Ain't no
honey.
pigeons over here.
All right, you hear that, Ricky? Your pigeons you got, honey, baby. This girl got ostrich,
You
baby.
so stupid,
the
Gary.
good bird, baby.
You gotta try to catch the show, Gary.
Yeah, I
if
know,
Ricky
honey.
go in Vegas, you should try to go with him. He should
Yeah.
take you and Alfreda's with him.
Yeah, because, honey, we need to feel Jesus, honey, from Beyonce, honey.
Well, don't make it like I was being blasphemous towards
Okay,
the Lord. Now,
'cause I know
Jesus
you don't
is
play
Jesus,
with
and
God,
Jesus
honey.
is one, and He is the only one.
Yes, He is,
But
honey.
Beyonce made you feel saved.
She made, all right, baby.
Okay.
Well, that's how she need to come to my church, honey, and perform. But anyway, congratulations to Beyonce, honey, and all that good stuff, child. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Actor Columbus Short White, baby, she accused him of choking her during a drunken outburst, and now she's seeking what? A restraining order. Now, his wife, Miss Ada Amber Ramron Short, had accused the actor, y'all, of years of domestic abuse, honey, and submitted photos of alleged injuries, y'all, as part of her request for a restraining order. Now, in court documents filed yesterday, Miss Ada claimed that Columbus attacked her on July the 7th while she was doing the laundry, honey, and he was drinking. She said that, honey, he yelled, "Don't slam the miffin door, Mitch." She said, "Your mouth is going to get you in trouble." And, they just went on and on, child. Well, Columbus Short don't seem like that kind of guy, though, but I guess, had he worked lately? Because when you ain't
We
got
just
no...
did a story about her abusing the dog.
Yeah, because she kicked the dog, so yeah. So
The puppy out.
the puppy.
Kick the puppy out.
So he kicked her.
Oh, my God. Lord, honey.
Don't
And
kick the puppy.
kicking the puppy. Now,
Lord,
puppies
isn't that
don't bother nobody.
No, they
on
don't,
now.
honey.
They're
No, they
too
don't.
little. They don't do
Yeah.
that.
Puppies
Lord,
just want
so-
to eat puppy chow and whine and be petted.
And that's
Okay,
it.
be loved.
And
Yeah,
this
you
woman,
got
honey,
to be hardest to kick a puppy.
Yes,
Ooh.
that
Can't
was
kick a
mean,
puppy.
honey. Yeah, Lord, my God. So we just got to keep the puppy and everybody lifted up in prayer. Because the puppy is human. Her Brad treat her damn dogs like humans. So, honey, you got to
They
treat them
are
puppies.
like humans. They're people.
True. Yes, Lord.
They
So we
deserve
got
to be treated nice. They don't do nothing to nobody.
Yep, so we're going to keep everybody lifted up in prayer, y'all. Now, Lizzo is talking again, y'all. Lizzo said she calling out people who identify as thin. She said it's not your place, honey, to criticize people in bigger bodies. Oh, Lord. So we're going to keep Lizzo lifted up in prayer, too, honey. So let's keep all parties lifted up in prayer and hopefully in prayer that one day we shall all, is it come together or be friends?
We shall overcome.
Overcome?
We'll overcome. Yeah, we're going to all overcome. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is velvet. On the high end, you say velvet, and on the low end, just say beautiful maroon. That's your color for the... Yeah.
What
Y'all
you say, Rob?
velvet?
The color is velvet.
Don't do that. That's not nice.
Sound like that cartoon. Hey.
Oh yeah, the pig.
Heaven Smurgatroyd.
There you go, Snuggles.
What his name was?
Snagglepuss.
Snagglepuss.
How you doing?
Gary, you remember Snagglepuss from
Yeah, I remember Snagglepuss.
That damn that pink lion. What did he say?
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. July is National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's time to bring awareness to the unique challenges that racial and ethnic minorities in the United States face when it comes to mental illness.
Yeah, Ricky, did you know that in 2020, less than 1 in every 2 African American adults received mental health care? In 2018, Asian Americans were 60% less likely to receive mental health treatment than non-Hispanic whites. Obstacles for many people include a lack of health insurance, lack of access to treatment, and stigma.
So this morning, I'm so excited. We got our good friend and licensed therapist, Spirit, joining us. Spirit is joining us in the studio today to break everything down for us. And Spirit, I have to say, you have definitely been from personal experience what you have done for me and my man. Listen, Brat, real quick, just the mental health that we was going through. When we lost Brandon, how she came to our house and set up a therapy session for the whole family, and did not only individual. We put all the chairs in the living room and cried it out and talked it out and prayed it out and everything. And the things that you did for me and my family, I can't thank you enough. And so let's talk about some of the mental health challenges that people of color experience the most. Spirit, good morning. Happy to have you.
Well, good morning. I'm so happy to be here. And, Ricky, I just thank you guys for even really having the conversation because it's so important. Most of us don't even realize that we're walking around with mental health issues that need treatment. So when we talk about things like depression and anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder and bipolar disorder and all of these conditions, these are the things that are affecting us daily while we're walking around still trying to function, wearing the masks every day. That's what we do.
I know. Well, you know what, Spirit? It's still looked down upon in minority communities to seek mental help. Or are we starting to embrace the mental health care?
I think we're all starting to embrace it better, right? But it's still, to your point, there is stigma, there is difficulty in accessing it. But I think as we begin to and continue to be more represented,
and talk about it more
on both sides of the couch, and so as mental health professionals, we have to do our job. But we're a small number, so when you talk about Black folks, period, only 4% of us exist. 86% of clinicians across the country are not African American, right? So it's still one of those conversations. It's like, so even if I want to talk, how do I find somebody that looks like me?
And it's funny though, Spirit, because I'm glad now that Black people are starting to embrace mental health more now than they have ever done before. Because back in the day, you say, oh, you crazy, I ain't going this and that. But honey, I've been going to a therapist for over 30 years.
Good.
And honey, and I definitely know it helps and it works.
Well, listen, we didn't have it for the longest time, right? Think about it. Our ancestors, our elders, right? You talk about enslavement. We didn't have access to therapy for the depression that we were going through, for the anxiety that we were going through. And there was a period of time where they didn't even think that as Black folks that we had the ability to have mental health conditions. They didn't think we were smart enough. They didn't think we had enough issues. So as we start to step into the place and space to recognize our own humanity, to connect back to ourselves, to deal with the trauma that we are dealing with even today, therapy is the way to go. That is what brings us back to our full health. We'll go to the doctor for everything else, but we won't go for therapy.
I know.
Yes, everything.
Yeah, Frida, I know you got a question, but I said that when I did my book tour, how we'll go to the doctor for your ankle, if you can't breathe good, for anything except for your brain. And the brain is a muscle, just like any other part of your body that needs help. You know what I'm saying?
And we'll be offended if the doctor tells you to go see a therapist because you're having panic attacks in the emergency room. You can't breathe.
Spirit, when you go to death, there's no college course, no elementary school course, no high school course to train you on losing your grandmother. When they roll your grandmama out of that church, with them flowers on top of that casket. You ain't prepared for nothing like that. So that's like you hitting a brick wall. You have to go and get therapy to figure out, because they have an effect on you, a long-term effect on you. Losing my dad at 6 years old, I cry more over watching my grandparents grieve than I do my own son. And that's 1974.
It doesn't go away.
It upsets me to this day to even talk about my dad's funeral, watching my grandparents sit on the front row and cry like that. That sends me into a spiral, like spiraling, crying out uncontrollably.
That's
like
it.
I getting worked up talking about it now. And we have to go and get therapy. Go ahead, Alfreda. What were you going to ask?
No, I was just going to say, and you're talking about it, this is why people tend to self-medicate, to try to fix their mental issues with stuff like alcohol or drugs. Spirit, why should people avoid that method of coping?
Well, because it's only a temporary fix. And to your point, it's not just the alcohol or drugs, although most folks, if they're taking a toke to wake up, they're taking melatonin to go to sleep, they're using caffeine to stay up. Sometimes it's sex, sometimes it's shopping, sometimes it's gambling, sometimes it's fast cars, sometimes it's fighting with their partners, sometimes it's fighting with their kids. There's lots of different ways. Sometimes it's working out in the gym. There's lots of different ways that people self-medicate in order to avoid the pain that they're in. But it's always there. Every time you turn around, you're going to have to continue to do that, because every time it wears off, you need the next high or the next distraction. Yes. Yes.
And you know what, Spirit? People of color are historically less likely to receive mental health treatment. And when they do, the quality of care can vary. What roles the systemic racism play in mental health disparities?
It plays a huge role in the healthcare system, period. And so that's why it is important to recognize the relationship that you have with your therapist. If you are not getting better, if it's not working, then you're in the wrong place. And so you have to recognize also, though, that you can't let that be the reason that you don't get help.
But you got to find the right therapist, too, because you can go talk to somebody and things still not feel better or be relieved. Like
that's it.
You kind of got to shop around like you shop for, other things that you love doing.
That's it. And you got to know you're not going to get better after the first session.
Right.
Somebody will go in the first time and go, that didn't work. I'm not fixed, so I'm not going back.
Don't give up.
That's it. It takes time. It's a process. It took you this long to carry all the stuff you're carrying.
Right.
It's going to take a little time to unpack it.
That's right.
All right, Spirit, we're not done yet. We're going to take some calls. So if you have any mental health questions for licensed therapist, Spirit, y'all get at us 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Hit us up. Y'all, we're talking about therapy, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now, July is National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month, and we want to bring more awareness to the challenges that people of color are facing today, especially when it comes to mental illness. So licensed therapist Spirit is here. We happy to have you again. Spirit is here.
Let's go.
Yes, to answer your questions, hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. You're on with Spirit. Good morning.
I just lost my mom and a lot of people that were really close to me. And I wanted to ask, how do you cope with getting through all of that and at the same time still managing to work and continue life as a 24-year-old?
Jesus.
Well, what I would say is you don't. You stop and you take a break, because otherwise, if you don't take a break, your body is going to break. So if you are working, now may be the time to take some time off. And so looking at FMLA, looking at short-term disability so that you can do the grief work, so you can work on the depression, you can work on the anxiety, you can work on all of those things that are affecting you, and just take it in. Too many of us are not recognizing we are human beings first, and so we have to continue to give ourselves space to actually be. It is not your job to just keep pushing through to be productive for other people. So you've already paid into the system, and I get you're 24. You got much more time, but take a moment, catch your breath, make sure your wellness is right, and then when you're ready, go back at it.
Yeah, everybody please pray for that young man. That really made me sad, get emotional. Somebody 24 years old have to deal with the stress of
That's a
losing a mother.
crushing time, yes.
Man, we praying for you. I wish we would have kept your number. I would have, if you can call us back, let us know what we can see what we could do to help you through these tough times. Let's go to the phones. You're on with Spirit. Good morning.
I'm calling from Birmingham, Alabama. My mental health question is, are there any tools that can be used for adult ADHD?
Oh, absolutely. And I would tell you, if you can get with a great therapist, there are tons of tools. What you want to focus on when you're dealing with ADHD is organizational skills. You want to focus on small goal setting. You want to focus on mindfulness techniques. You want to focus on decluttering your situation. You want to do all of those things that allow you to feel like you can be productive without going in circles. The other part of that is that I want you to make sure that you actually get a diagnosis, because far too often folks are just throwing around these titles like, oh yeah, I got ADHD, I never got tested, but I know that I have it, and you don't recognize that they could be symptoms of other things. So you think you're trying to fix one thing when really something else needs the attention. So make sure you get in front of a medical professional first so you know you're actually treating and trying to tackle the right problem.
Right. All right. You're on Spirit. Good morning.
Yes, I'm calling from Florida, and the mental health question is, can you have suicidal thoughts and not be suicidal?
Can you have suicidal thoughts and not be suicidal? I will tell you that suicidal thoughts is a degree of suicidality. And so as professionals, when we are assessing, we are talking about first the thoughts themselves. Then we want to know some other information. Things like, do you have a plan for how you would actually do it? Do you have the means to carry out that plan? Do you have a time frame, meaning is it imminent, like you are suicidal and you intend to try to take your life in this moment? Or have you set a time frame for when you will do that? So what I will say is, I don't care where you are in that process. Or if you are a person who says, well, listen, I would never actually take my life, but I do wake up in the mornings and feel bad that I actually woke up. Or I do think that if something happened to me today, if there was a car accident, or if I didn't wake up tomorrow, I wouldn't be mad about that. Those are passive suicidal thoughts. And so what I would say is, if you're there or long before you get there, get in front of somebody to help you, because what that means is I am suffering and I am looking for a way to stop the pain. Most people who have suicidal thoughts don't want to die. They just want the pain to stop.
Absolutely. You're on with Spirit. Good morning.
I wanted to know what are some of the things that we can do as it relates to what's going on in the news and with politics. Is constant fear and anxiety of what's going to happen next.
I want you to remember that you are in control of what you consume. And so I tell my clients all the time, you don't have to see it to know it's out there, and you don't have to be subjected to it constantly to put yourself in a state of serious activation of worry, of trauma, of anger, of frustration. So you focus on the parts that you can control, you focus on what's happening around you, and then you make sure that you balance those things out. Because yes, you do need to be aware for your protection. You do need to be aware so you know what is happening out here in the world, but you don't have to constantly consume it. And make sure you remember that there's still good in the world. There's still joy in the world. There's still happiness to be had. There are still dreams to be fulfilled. So make sure that you are in balance in how you are seeing things and what it is you're consuming.
Yeah, I got to do something about this ADHD because Dr. Marcus Davidson was praying for me at church, and all I saw was some ham with that little bone in the middle frying.
See, and I was just about to talk about the medication.
And walking out of Cracker Barrel. Spirit, let everybody know how you could be reached.
Listen, you can find me at Talk 2 Spirit everywhere. It's Talk 2 Spirit, or you can reach us at the office. It is 866-36-T2SBH.
Yeah, when the last time you had some ham with that little bone in the middle?
See, there you go.
That cast iron.
I'm gonna pray for him.
See that ADHD? Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get you a good medication referral. Okay. And that medication will change your life for ADHD.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H. J-O-B.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
Boy, that Mama D. Man. That Mama D one kill me, man, every time. All right, y'all, it's time to expand your vocabulary with the Word of the Week. Gary, give us a new definition and let us know how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, you know, what word this week will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Oh, Ricky, this word is easy, honey. I just look like I just used it yesterday. Now, this week's word, y'all, is aphrodisiac. Go ahead, now.
You better go ahead.
Yes, honey.
You better pronounce that, girl.
Yes, honey. Aphrodisiac. That's an easy word, child. I look like, but I did get the word yesterday. So, but anyway, it's aphrodisiac, and y'all, it's a noun, and it's pronounced aphrodisiac.
No, it's not.
Wait a minute. How you just pronounce it right and then pronounce it wrong?
F-R-U-H. Wrong.
Just move to the next section. You already got it right, dog.
Oh. It's pronounced that.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Well, anyway, the definition, y'all, is a substance or stimulus that increases the libido, arouses sexual desire or attraction. Now, here's how we're going to use this word in a sentence. Oddly enough, if me and one of my sorority brothers drive past Dick's Sporting Goods, for some reason, reading the sign out loud is an aphrodisiac for us.
Man, who wrote this?
Wait a minute, say that. What was that sentence again? I missed it.
Oddly enough, if me and one of my sorority brothers drives past Dick's Sporting Goods, for some reason, reading the sign out loud is an aphrodisiac for us. You know what, Rick?
Man, that's crazy.
That what you do, Gary?
And you just set up here, Rick. Who wrote
I don't know.
this? Yes, you do. It was you.
Alfredas, did you?
Oh, no.
Did that sentence make sense to you? Gary, can you read that sentence one more time?
I ain't reading the damn in no damn
Can you take us
don't do
through?
it, Gary. Don't let him set you up like that,
Yeah,
Gary.
so, no.
Can you take us through what happens when you drive past?
That's what one of my chapter brothers said yesterday. He said, man, y'all gonna leave Gary alone. Hey, you grown men be out here taking over Gary. Man, y'all, hey,
I
it
don't
be grown.
understand it,
I got
though.
confused on
Grown-ass
sorority
men. Hey,
brothers.
man, don't be doing Gary like that, man.
Yeah,
You got the
you,
men
yeah.
out there taking up for you, Gary.
But I don't
Hey, man,
understand
why
the
y'all-
sentence, though, but it's stupid.
Well, read it one more time. Maybe you'll understand.
Oddly enough, if me and one of my sorority brothers drives past
Or
Dick's Sporting Goods,
or fraternity sisters.
yeah, one of my good Judy's, hell. And we drive past Dick's Sporting Goods, for some reason reading the sign out loud is an aphrodisiac for us. So what is aphrodisiac again?
Hey, Rick. Hey, man, don't be doing Gary like that, man. Hey, man, y'all get in, y'all cut that man some slack, man. That man don't bother nobody, man. Hey, Gary, that's what the men out there saying in the streets.
Yeah.
They don't like it when we bother. Hey, man, leave Gary alone,
That's
man.
right, leave me alone, David.
I love Gary with
Bro
the tea.
code. That's what you call bro code?
Hey, Brad, that's what they say. I love Gary with the tea, man. Man, come on, man. Y'all ain't got to do it like that, man.
I know. They tell me the same thing.
Yeah, see that.
Don't tell me that.
Brad, they
Y'all
tell
ain't
you
gotta
that
do
too. What they
Gary
be
like
saying,
that.
Brad?
Brett, y'all ain't got to do Gary like that. He just be being himself.
Thank you.
He just flaming. You just got to let a queen be a queen. He all right. Let him stay in his lane. Let him do what he... I'd be like, oh, Lord.
Honey bun type dude.
No, they not.
Nah, these be strong, grown-ass
do.
men with grandkids. This
and
man had
women.
his grandkids. Hey,
Now,
man,
let
come
Gary
on, man.
be.
Y'all, that man don't do
That's
that,
right.
man. Man, I love Gary with
Yep.
the tea. You feel me?
Honey, I'm just trying to see Jesus' face, honey. That's all.
You tell Gary I said hello, and y'all back up off of him a little bit.
Them some man law
Don't mean
violators.
no harm. Oh,
Y'all heard it right here, y'all. The word of the week is aphrodisiac. So listen, see if you can add that to your conversation this week. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's July 15th. Here's what's going on in the news. Police in Houston are still searching for answers after a deadly drive-by shooting over the weekend at Bug's Bar. Paul Junebug Stevenson, the beloved barber and bar owner, was killed along with a 21-year-old woman. 15 others, including a 14-year-old, were injured when a car pulled up and opened fire. Now, this is the second drive-by shooting at the same location in just 4 months. Police are asking anyone with info to step forward.
Man, when I tell you them YNs don't care about nothing, and I'm tired of them, and I hope they did. That's what they need to deport. I said what I said. I'm tired. We had a class reunion, and they got 4 of them for shooting up in the parking lot of our awesome high school. Everybody trying to have a good. We can't go out and have a good time and enjoy ourselves. Can't go to a basketball game. Can't go to the fair. Can't go to a concert. Can't go to nothing because then you can't go to the mall. They're running in there grabbing and stuff with masks on. They're just out of control. They do what they want to do.
Right. It's
Want
really
to damn
unfortunate.
deport somebody? Deport them. We just want to go outside and be happy and enjoy our kids and our grandkids. But these damn young people, man, the way they act and the way they carry themselves in public and how dangerous they are, they don't care about nothing and nobody but themselves.
Tell that.
And I wouldn't give a damn if they went and snatched them up and deport them and send them off somewhere, because it's a shame that we work hard and we get in a space where we trying to retire and trying to enjoy what we work so hard for, and we can't go to damn Walmart or whatever you cut up in there. You cut up everywhere. And now we feel safe. We can't go nowhere with your kids and grandkids and stuff. And here go a barber in Houston, Texas, or a hairdresser in Baltimore, just going about their life, trying to make a living, trying to have something, and you just take their life. Just take their life because you want to shoot up the place. A killer in Birmingham on a killing spree. They killed about 13 people. A mass murderer. Young, in their 20s. That's crazy.
So sad.
And we're going to get criticized, and I'm going to get criticized. And here go the killer part. Me saying what I just said is a reaction to their action. And society get mad at the reaction. Oh, there. But you don't get offended at what they do, but you get offended for me saying what I just said.
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
How society is. Me speaking out against violence and saying what I just said is going to drum up all kind of mess and stuff, but you don't talk about the ones that did the shooting. That's how crazy society is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
In other news, Virginia just took a step back in time, and not in a good way. Fort Gregg Adams, which had been renamed to honor two high-ranking black military leaders, has now been rebranded as Fort Lee. But it's tricky, y'all. This Lee isn't the same Confederate General Robert E. Lee. The fort now honors Private Fitz Lee, a black Buffalo soldier who earned a Medal of Honor in the Spanish-American War. So what's the big deal? Well, they still use the name Lee. So critics say it's giving rebrand the racism, but make it subtle, and that keeping the name Lee feels like a wink to the far right. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it do, ladies and gentlemen? WNBA is expanding to 18 teams by the year of 2030, man. This is great news. Currently, they got 13 teams in the league. In 2026, they're going to add 2 more teams, one in Toronto and one in Portland. In 2028, they're going to add a team in Cleveland. In 2029, they're adding a team in Detroit, baby. And in 2030, they're adding a team in Philadelphia. So let's go, baby. It ain't going nowhere. We rising. Word is that Cleveland Brown quarterback Shedeur Sanders' jersey sales. We already know he's leading all rookies in jersey sales, but the word is his jersey sales may have eclipsed $250 million. I don't know if I got to check those doggone. I hope it's true. Big up
I
to
know,
my brother.
right?
You know what I'm saying? But I got to check. But he's doing his thing, man. I can't wait to see him out on the doggone football field, man. We getting close to the NFL football season. I'm getting hyped. Last
Man, when I tell you I'm ready.
Come on, dog.
Man, I'm just ready to see somebody run a dig route and a free safety come from nowhere.
Nowhere, dog.
Oh, my God, I'm ready to see somebody get hit, man. Man, I swear. This is the worst time of year.
Yeah.
When you coming up on football, basketball over ESPN, that's like watching all my children. It ain't no football, no basketball, man. Damn.
Yeah, dog. Wait, watch the WNBA, man. These women out there balling.
Oh yeah,
dog.
now I'll watch that. Now.
They balling.
I'm down with that.
Let's go. Hey, real quick, former NFL quarterback Teddy Bridgewater suspended as a high school coach for paying for players' Uber rides, their meals, coaches at his old alma mater high school, Northwestern High School in Miami, and they suspended him because he's digging in his own pocket to help many of these lower income kids,
But Rob,
get the practice and stuff.
Don't they let high school players get NIL money?
That's my next point.
Make it make sense.
Man, that's just a brother. They don't want to see a brother helping other brothers. Make a long story short, but it doesn't make sense to your point. Because NIL is legal now. Like, it is what it is, even on the high school level. I don't know. We'll do some more research on that, but it is what it is. That's my quick sports report. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jermaine Dupri recently sat down with Fat Joe, and when Fat Joe asked him who was the greatest group of all time, this is what JD said.
New Edition is the greatest group in music history, period. They the greatest group to ever come out. White, black, I don't care what it is. They the greatest group to ever come out. Reason being, everybody went solo and went platinum. Everybody. This ain't happened with the Jacksons. This ain't happened with the Four Tops. This ain't happened with Temptations. This ain't happened with the Backstreet Boys. This ain't happened with NSYNC. We should treat New Edition better, man. New Edition is the greatest musical group to ever come out.
Now, he said something. Now, I was going to argue until he spit those facts out about them going platinum solo. I was about to be like, wait a minute, what about the 10? Then when he broke it down like that, I can't say nothing.
Can't say nothing. I agree. I have to absolutely agree. Who else has went platinum? Each solo member.
Eddie Kendricks did come
but
out
the
with
other members.
Get ready. The other one with the glasses. Oh Jesus.
No.
Ain't nobody. David Ruffin.
Cool in the Gang? No.
David Ruffin has some hits too.
He had some hits, but
it was just him and Eddie Kendricks though.
No.
Yeah, solo by
Earth, Wind, and Fire, none of them.
By themselves.
Isley Brothers.
Solo by themselves.
Now this the thing ain't nobody talking about. When Blue went to get them short ribs out the oven in that wheelchair and didn't come back, that thing upset me. That thing, and Smokey Robinson was so, I can't talk about it. Go ahead, Mike. I can't eat short ribs to this day. When Blue said, she said, Blue, go get the short ribs out the oven. He said, it's okay, Mom, I'm gonna take the long way. And he went in that wheelchair. He went all the way around to get them short ribs out the oven. And that was it. Blue didn't come back. And to this day, we don't eat short ribs.
What does that have to do with the best group?
Nothing. I just saw the Temptation movie. I just want to tell everybody don't cook short ribs in the oven. That thing, Brat, that thing. I talked to my therapist about that. My mama, I said, no, don't cook that. No.
All right. Oh, all right.
Wow.
Everybody,
he said, I'm going to take the long. She had cooked all that damn food just for Blue and the other Temptations that got the group together. And Blue went round that damn corner to get them damn short ribs out the oven and did not come back. Boy, I had to get up and turn the TV off. That thing bothered me to this day. And I don't give a damn what nobody do. I don't want nobody to ever mention nothing about no short ribs on this morning show, ever. Ever. Right, Gary, didn't that thing upset you, Gary?
Rick, I was very distraught by it, and I still am not as you're talking about it. So,
yeah, we don't do short ribs. You can when we come to Cincinnati, y'all can cook us anything, but we do not want no damn short ribs.
Short ribs, honey.
Okay, we gonna wrap up.
Brat.
Gonna miss you, my friend. Boy, that little boy right there was smoking. I'm gonna get what's the name?
Oh man, go ahead and tell.
The time now is 24 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.